Notre Dame knocked off Boston College 25-10 on Saturday, and it certainly didn't cover the spread for the Fighting Irish. But we're going to talk about that game with Landon Tingle, national college football analyst. He watched the coach's film, and he's going to give us kind of his biggest takeaways from watching the tape. Folks, please hit the thumbs up on this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content. Of course, go to blueandgold.com for so much more content, and make sure you follow Landon on Twitter. It's right there at Landon Tangwall. He's always posting about Notre Dame, other Midwest schools, and just about college football in general. So, Landon, I trust that you're doing well. So I'm not going to ask you how you're doing, but let's just get into the film, my friend. We're going to talk about CJ Carr, some of his best moments, from this game.
Absolutely. Yeah, this was a beautiful throw here from CJ Carr. Had 3 of these that were over 40 yards here. This one here to Faison, just on the money, right where it needs to be. You see the safety trying to get all the way back. Maybe a little underthrown, but about 50 yards. So what I want you to see here, and we're going to show why Notre Dame struggled to kind of run the ball, but there was these heavy boxes. This is like 9-man box in here. So CJ Carr says, all right, I got
your deepest guy is at 8 yards, 9 yards.
That's what they were doing the whole day. So you got Faison on this post route. And so this safety is supposed to be back here, and you're going to see he's going to turn into oh crap mode right here and just completely turn and run because he knows. And it's like, oh no, I'm supposed to be there helping, but they were so occupied with the run. So great job from CJ Carr taking advantage of that. Watch Faison here. This is a great influence on this route. He's just going to give a little bend out. So you watch him. We're looking right here down at the bottom of the screen. He just bends out a little bit and then takes it back. And this DB, he kind of got in his blind spot, couldn't really see it. This DB's probably not starting anywhere else besides Boston College. And he gets taken over the top. But you can see it even better from the end zone view if you just watch 0 here. And we're going to get into, he was just playing the run all day. As soon as he sees it's not a run, look at the panic in my boy right here. He's like, I got to get the hell out. And it was way too late. Hit him over the top. All right. So that was the first play.
Well, Landon, let me ask you, 0 there, the safety, is that more on him cheating too much, or is that how he's instructed to play that? He does have that oh crap moment, but like if you're standing there, that's got to be coaching, right? They want him that far up.
They came in and they said, we're going to stop the run. And they said, this is where you're going to play. You still have this responsibility back here, but this playing up the run and stopping the run overrides that. And that's why it was, oh crap. And he was way too late. Okay. So that was what he was instructed to do for this game, but obviously kind of hurt the pass pro there, him trying to get out and cannot get back quick enough.
All right. What else do you got for us, Landon?
All right. Next play. This was the next deep ball here. And every single time you'll see it again. These guys are always kind of, the safeties are at like 8 yards of depth every single time. You see that they're just kind of sitting there. Now they bring a blitz here, but they're just kind of sitting there. And once again, you get this deep post wide open to Will Pauling.
I couldn't believe this play. So what were the safeties doing? They're just covering grass. They're literally doing nothing.
Let me just say too, shout out the offensive line, 2 pressures all day long allowed. Look at this blocking. Boston College, what'd they bring here? So they brought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Carr is just sitting back there. It never has been easier for our boy Pauling. That is a beautiful ball, by the way. But you see this once again. So you see the safeties. I mean, they're just sitting there. They were all run support. I don't really know why. And so watch Pauling here. Once again, these wide receivers are setting it up so beautifully. He's going to give a little fake outside. You see right here, he's just going to give a little that outside fake. The DB gets this. All he needs to do is get these hips. You see how these hips just opened up a little bit in this direction here, and then he's able to get him back. And once again, these DBs for Boston College probably wouldn't play anywhere else, but nonetheless, a beautiful route there from our guy Pauling. So great job there. Like I said, perfect protection, and that is a damn ball there from CJ Carr.
All right, one more from our boy CJ.
One more Carr bomb here. Here we go.
So this was could have had 2 guys.
I think this was meant for Pauling. I'm going to be honest.
Really?
I think it may have been. So let's watch CJ Carr's eyes. You guys, we can all decide together. One thing I want to show, CJ Carr at the line of scrimmage, he's like a 3rd-year quarterback. He brings in his tight end. He says, hey, we got too many guys. I'm going to bring you down in. Come on down. Block that up. I'm going to direct everybody. Now I got enough guys to block everybody that's up here. We're going to let this thing run. One actually still ends up coming through. But look
That
where
does look like it is.
his eyes are absolutely pointed
Yeah.
in this direction. So that's where he's laying up. This is not X marks the spot. This is not how it's supposed to look, but just kind of stole it from him right there. Fields says, "Hey, I will take this one." But once again, more of the same. Like it's the same every single time. These DBs, they knew once they were saying, "Hey, we're just going to play the run fully." These wide receivers knew, "Hey, we're going to have one-on-one with these DBs." So you watch this route here. Once again, he's going to fake a little bit outside. Boom, that little fake, and you see how this DB fully committed to the outside fake, and it's never been easier for him to get upfield. And hey, pick your pick here. I see. I don't think that was meant. I don't think that was meant for Fields, but hey, it worked. So
Even the trajectory of the ball from this end zone angle, like it well, there.
actually, I don't know. That's
Yeah, right.
his eyes. I think his
right
eyes would
there.
have been.
Mm.
And now I see the arrows. Like now I'm like drawing. Now it's making me. I feel like I'm influencing it. I don't know. It's close. Someone's got to ask Carr when the media gets him out there again. Someone's got to figure out who he was throwing to because I'm curious about that. But
Yeah, the first time I saw it from that angle, I was like, oh, it looks Pauling. Then it's like, oh, maybe it's a debate. I think
it's
so.
close. It's close. It's close. I put this one. I say this is just the South Park wheelbarrow just carrying around CJ Carr's. It's not a completion, but for him to throw this, if this doesn't get tipped, I think this is end zone looks better here. This is right at the end of the game. This is like the last drive. That's a tight window. If that doesn't get tipped, if you see right there, that linebacker gets his hands up and just tips it. I don't know. Maybe it could have been a pick, but I think if that gets through, that's hitting him right there. He probably could get smashed if this was a better DB. But I just like Carr. He just goes for it every single time.
Can you pause it like right as he's making this throw? Like as he's decided, I want to make this. Yeah, that's a very tight window.
Yeah.
I mean, you're liking this. I mean, I feel like coaches might see this and not love it.
I don't know. I'm such a CJ Carr stan. I just like that he just takes these. He has so much confidence. I've been watching Drew Aller for so long, Penn State's old quarterback. So not a ton of confidence there. I just love the confidence that oozes out of Carr that he thinks he can complete this, which, like I said, if he just puts this an inch higher, you see how close that is to that hand. If he can get that through, that might be a completion there. But that's all my Carr clips there for you, Mike.